One of the most commonly used interfaces in the space management module is the floor plan UI. Many common tasks, such as assigning personnel to space, categorizing space, and establishing floor finishes, can all be done using the floor plan. It is helpful to understand generally what all of the various pieces of the interface can do. This video is not meant as a detailed discussion of any one process, but should simply serve as an introduction to the UI as a whole. Begin on the building summary page for any building you have in the system. Step 1. To move to the floor plan UI, begin by clicking anywhere on any of the entries in the floors list at the bottom of the form. Step 2. In the options that appear for that floor, click on the floor plan button. There are 3 main sections to the floor plan UI. There are flyout panels on the left and right side of the interface, with the floor plan itself is shown in the middle. There are a number of different available panels on either side of the interface. On the left side, you will find that one button is currently highlighted with a blue background, beside the 3. This is the currently selected panel, in this case, the Tools panel. If you click on a selected button like the one shown, it will deselect, and the entire panel collection on the left side should collapse to give you more space to view the floor plan in the middle. Clicking on any of the non-selected buttons will cause that panel to fly out and be displayed. The particular button indicated by number 4 is the list of floors for the current building. In general, the panels that are available on the left side will correspond to various tools and lists of things in the floor plan. The actual buttons available and the lists that might show will be dictated by what configuration is currently selected, such as space categorization, occupancy, and equipment. Click on each to see a flyout description of what the tool can do. A similar pattern repeats on the right side. The currently selected panel beside number 5 is highlighted in blue. In this case, the Query Legends panel. As with the left side, you can completely hide all right side panels by clicking on the currently selected button. The other panels available on the right side will generally be details about selected entities in the drawing. So when you click on a space in this floor plan, the interface will load the space details into a form that will show automatically on the right. Use the icon by number 6 to turn the data forms on or off. While every client system may have customizations for the floor plan UI depending upon what that client needs to accomplish, the general functionality should always be the same. On the left side, Tools Flyout panel, indicated by number 7, the top section is dedicated to general commands. Here, you can download the drawing file, link the floor plan to the database if the drawing has changed, or print the current floor plan. There may also be a search button located here. The second section, indicated by number 8, is devoted to a few different modes for the operation of the floor plan UI. The default is Select mode. This allows the user to click on elements in the drawing to get more details. There are also buttons that can switch the mode to measurement, either linear or area measurement. These buttons are all circular. Similar to a radio button, only one may be selected at a time. The rest of the buttons below the mode section are all configuration buttons. These buttons, indicated by number 9, correspond to general tasks that space managers might want to complete. The selected button that looks like a chair is occupancy. With this button active, the interface configures the flyout panels available, the queries showing on the floor plan, and the specific fields and info that will show when you select a space. The default panel on the right is the Query Legends panel. Here you can see a legend for each of the queries that are currently loaded, and you can use those legends to manipulate a few aspects of the floor plan view. At the top of the Query Legends panel beside number 10 is a button that can allow you to select a custom query. By default, the selected configuration button on the Tools panel on the left side of the UI will control what queries are showing. However, you can add additional highlight queries if you wish. At the top right of each legend is a series of buttons, indicated by number 11, that control the visibility of the associated query. From left to right, these buttons are Minimize, Refresh, and Remove. Minimize serves as a simple toggle, allowing you to temporarily turn off the query. Refresh will go back to the database and pull any new data. Remove will remove the associated query from the current display. At the bottom right of the query legend is an Edit button by number 12, which can allow you to customize the display of this query. Specifically, you can change colors of the various ranges, and you can hide individual ranges. As an example, if you only wanted to show at capacity from this query, and you wanted it to show as purple, you would use this Edit button to start that process. By clicking on a space in the drawing, as shown by number 13, you can view and edit details in the right side flyout panel, as shown by number 14. The currently selected Configuration button from the left side Tools flyout will dictate what information is available by default. In this example, the current selection is Occupancy, so the right side Edit space shows the information relevant to occupancy, namely the assigned personnel. In another example, when the configuration is set to the Categorization tool, the Edit space panel hides the occupancy details and instead is set up to allow you to recategorize this space, as shown by number 15. While the fields showing on the right side will generally be dictated by the selected configuration, you can see a more complete view by toggling from the Context button to the All button, both above number 16. Please note, although the button says All, this still does not represent all possible fields for a space. You can use the Full Edit Form button to potentially gain access to other fields, including those that have been customized for your organization. Should you make any changes, be sure to press the Save button before moving on.